Man, what's up, everybody? What is up? It is your boy Dominique once again on the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast. I am having some issues today. I don't know why. I just can't get it together. So I am going to mess with my virtual background just a little bit. I hate people seeing the back of my office because it ain't really cleaned up or nothing like that. But today I just don't give a damn. I'm just going to show it because it is what it is. I don't care if y'all like it. I don't care if y'all like me. You know, but thank you for tuning in to the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast. I am your host, Dominique, the one with the most. And I am here today to let y'all know that I am here. We are here for another episode for the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast, where ain't no subject taboo. We talk about the things that don't nobody else want to talk about, and we here and we gonna do it. So, I got a guest here. All I'm gonna say is that she is my co-host, she is my friend, she's my homie. I'm going to say a word that she's going to probably kill me. She is Glory. That's just all I'm saying. She is Glory. And if you saw the other old episodes, you understand why we call it Glory. But she's my friend. She's my... If y'all saw what I saw, y'all will love it though. But let me bring on my boo, my friend, Miss Ladybird. What's up, boo? What you doing?
Thank you for giving me a second.
I almost did it. I ain't gonna lie. I almost did it. Woo! I'd have been like that. Woo, Jesus. The only reason why I didn't do it because I felt your mama hitting me in the chest, right? And you know she watches my show sometimes, so I didn't want your mama just running up on me, hitting me all in the chest because of the situation. So yes, I was respectable. Yeah. So how's your week going so far, bro?
It's pretty good. I can't complain. It's pretty good. And I'm sorry the cats ain't making an appearance. I try to get them out, but
they're not making no appearance. You know, I'm having some issues. I gotta get this office together because I keep moving stuff around and I don't like people seeing my shoes and stuff like that. I'm just real pretentious, you know. So I'm at the figures. I'm at to do some rearranging and, you know, because I like to have the nice background and stuff like that. I don't want it to look ghetto, but this is my office where I actually work in, and so I do my show in. So, you know what? It is what it is. We just gonna roll with it today.
And let me shout out to my mama. Because you know how you be like trying to be grown up and keep stuff from your parents, and then you get on the phone with them and they say, you like, how the hell did you know?
Right.
So that's a shout out to my mama because she has 4 of us. We all not right. But mama has a way of calling us and us together. Like we still like if I give you to my brothers, I'll call my mom. I'm like, I'm gonna tell mom.
Hey, look, who you do? I do the same thing. But don't you hate when they make you feel like you're 5? I got an aunt that does that. I seen her at the gas station one day. I ended up paying for her gas, pumping her gas. I bought her some stuff. Like, she just made me feel like I was 5 years old again. Did you go to school today? When last time you been to the doctor? You know, after did I go to school? I ain't been to school in so long. Right, you know, but she just had to just making you feel like you're 5 years old. I can't do it no more. Nope. That's why I stay away from them. So, the topic of today's show, we gonna talk about Jada Smith. Right. I don't know if y'all saw the interview. I should have been prepared and had it up and running, but it was so many different interviews, so many different opinions about it. You know, she got this new book coming out, and it's talking about her, Will Smith, her, Tupac, you know, and a lot of people are on the fence about them not being together. Are they together? There's a lot of mixed reviews about this. What do you think about it?
I kind of don't give a fuck. I'm tired of hearing it.
You was tired of hearing it? Me too.
I'm tired. Like, first of all, I'm tired of hearing about stuff about Tupac. Like, let the man rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny when she was like, "We're soulmates," and then she was like, I was like, how did that feel? Because when I think, I know there's certain people that's meant to be in your life, I believe, friends to be soulmates. When you talk about Tupac, but somebody who you didn't have no chemistry about, you showed me you talking about him. Like, it got to a point. Remember, her daughter wrote a letter. Was like, I wish you was here. It was something like, I wish Tupac, she wish she was here. So Mama could feel her true love, all the mess. Like, the way she been talking the whole time, I'm like, it must have been more than just, your friendship. And she was like, yeah, he's my soulmate, but there was chemistry. And then somebody showed a video where he was on, what's they call it, what's that show?
You talking about a different world?
Yeah, when she's in a different world, he came, he's sitting there smiling, she was like, whatever. She looked at him like, I would have to do this, we trying to holler.
For me, okay, we're going to break this whole interview down with her. We're going to start with the Tupac situation. I'm like you. Let the nigga sleep. Excuse my language, the dude been dead 20 plus years. You're the only one that is claiming to have this love affair with him.
Oh, and then I thought about this too. The women that were with him, and that because he was married one time, I was like, both of them combined, you talk about him more than they did. Because, you know what I'm saying, he was with Quincy Jones' daughter the day he died. She was in the hotel waiting on him, and we don't hear her talking about him. And
right.
Married, like somebody did a breakdown, because remember David was talking about how she went to go to Rikers Island and how he coped. And the way that white girl broke it down, she was like, "You lying? Because that only time
right
was in February, and you was real. Miss me, Miss lying."
Like, nobody can corroborate this intimate love affair that you had. We're talking about one of the biggest hip hop artists of our time, living and passed away. And I mean, I'm a Tupac fan. I'm not with the whole greatest rapper type situation, but it was Tupac. You know what I'm saying? I loved him. I loved the music. I'm a Tupac fan. Nobody can corroborate this love story but her. And it's like she consistently, whenever she wants attention or wants to be relevant in a situation, you're constantly bringing up Tupac. He proposed to you. You don't see no interviews with them together. The only thing that you see is the whole A Different World situation. You might see a couple of pictures where they was in the same place at the same time, but we're not seeing a story, that could be told. Opposed to,
as much as she talks about him, you would have thought they slept together. That's
right. Like, they never slept together, but he proposed to you while locked up. It's possible. Okay, let's go on like with the Biggie and Faith Evans. He be gone, but everybody know Biggie and Faith Evans was an item. Mm-hmm. They got kids together. So people can vouch for that story. And especially with you being a celeb, both of them were celebrities. You know what I'm saying? So somebody should have had a tell-all memoirs, but you the only person that is coming up with this rhetoric about you and Tupac.
People been coming up with rhetoric. I mean, people been coming up with a lot of stuff, but a lot of it, like, back in the day, people signed the NDA and people just talk about it. Other things going on, people slowly but surely are talking about her now, like, girl, like, because of the time she was saying that he was supposed to be engaged, he engaged close to her. He was married. Because the woman he was married to, she moved closer to me, because they moved him from Rikers to another prison, and the woman that he was married to, she moved closer. She was damn near there every other day. It was like, when did he have time to it's like the way she showed her, like you would think he gave her some, which is
some monstrous penis.
That's the only way, like, because every now I pass it, and every now and then I just, girl, let me tell you what happened back then.
Right.
Like you ain't that guy, you just talking about him, like, what? it's crazy. Like I said, I was like, I don't know who's worse. Like, remember the lady from Titanic? Like even all those years later, she was still thinking about all those she slept with one time.
Right.
At least the lady from Titanic got some. You ain't getting nothing.
But you can still, but there's still people that can vouch for it. You know what I'm saying? There's still people that can vouch for it. Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London. We can vouch for that. Years down the road, you gonna understand, and you can vouch for Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London together. Same thing with Puff Daddy and his baby mama that passed away. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so tired of her using this whole. It's like you piggybacking off of Tupac's celebrity or whatever just to have a story to tell. Now we're gonna get into who she is a little bit later. You know, that whole Tupac, I'm just so tired of him. The second part to me that's bothering me the most is your business with your husband. Now I get it, y'all in the limelight, you know, a lot of controversy surrounding them too. You know, regardless of how you feel about Will Smith and the Chris Rock thing, you know, one of the things I respect about Will Smith was he did apologize. You know, regardless of the reasoning behind it, he was man enough to go, you know, he did it in public, he apologized in public. Now, whether Chris Rock accepted it or not, I respect him for that. You know, we done moved on from that. But now it's like you dragging your husband up under the bus again. Will Smith, regardless of what you may say about him, he's an icon in our time. He is a black man that has successfully made it in an industry where they are still not appreciating minorities. You know what I'm saying? He made it in Tinseltown. If you don't know what Tinseltown is, that's Hollywood. You know, for Will Smith to even consider doing your movie, you gotta bring $25 million. He's a bankable star, regardless of what people may say or what he did with Chris Rock and the whole situation. You know, he still got more money than God. You know what I'm saying? I'm so tired of her always throwing a business out in public about and she never said that they was divorced. Oh, we're just not together. You know what I'm saying? That can mean a lot of things. You know, and it's just like she's borderline on what we want to think and what is not true, but you constantly dragging y'all business out in public, and it's just like, how much more can you take as a man? Every time you turn around, your wife has just got you through the mud.
The only reason why she's doing that, the only reason why they're doing that, because August has seen it for the longest time. It's quiet. The only reason why August is dead, and he said it on the interview, like the only reason why I'm speaking about this because it's the situation with people start looking at him different. Oh, you messed up with dating. You was called, you know, they looked at him as a bad guy, and he was like, no. Everybody was on the same page. So being that it was his business, he was losing out on money, he had to step out and clear his name. That is the only reason why Will and Jada is speaking about the situation, because he brought it to the limelight, because it was affecting him. So we wouldn't have known all this shit if she hadn't, you know, that's the only reason why we talked about it. But the sad part about it is, everybody looked at him like he was the bad guy, when all in all, it wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that I wish she would speak on, because even with Will, you know, that's her husband. I think even with Will, I know they got that. I agree with you. He also got he had, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of that, because he went to Jada for the family help. You know what I'm saying? Like, you end up fucking with him. Jada to me, I see her as that girl that everybody calling for, but I'm like, Lord, she's
right.
She's so pretty, but low key, she's gonna get y'all. And she tells them, they be like, oh, but it's Jada, I'm gonna put a ring on it. And then years later, like, And everybody's like, we been telling you shit. There was women that she said was responsible, they was underage. Like, nigga, they been telling you she wasn't shit. Like, on your wedding day, she walking down the aisle crying. The mom even said on the wedding, she had an attitude. But you still went in and married. You still had to get married. At a certain point, I don't feel special. Like, you know what I'm saying? You've been to walk away from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel sorry for us. Y'all been know. And at this point, we know the rumors is going around. Both of them been separated. Both of them been. I want to put this aside like that together. Like, we give. And now they give me some on you. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole red table that you never been honest about your shit. Honest.
Right. And that's what I'm like, you got this whole red table talk, you letting everybody, you all up in folk business, but you don't want nobody in your business. You know what I'm saying? And even like with the whole August out there, I have a different opinion about Augie, right? Augie Alicia. It was a comment that he made that let me know that he's full of shit. Now, granted, you might have banged her, whatever the case may be. But you made a comment, and I don't care what type of man you is, but if you are any type of man, you're not, you didn't walk up to somebody like Will Smith and say, I asked permission to sleep with your wife, and he gave me. It's possible. Highly possible in the whole polyyear thing, whatever, the threesome things, you know, quadruple things that they doing. I just don't see that happening. Now it could have, but I don't see that happening. You know, I just think what happened was Will and Jada was at a time where they were split up, whatever the case may be. You know, and she banged one of her son's friends. That's all it is. I mean, August Alsina, you needed something to do to be relevant again because, yeah, you're right, your business was being affected because your music is shitty. No. You know, this is my opinion. I already know how you feel about Augie. You know, I know how you feel about Augie, but I think Augie full of shit. He has no talent whatsoever. None whatsoever. Other than that picture, I know what picture. I remember you saw that picture. You're gonna leave that alone. But that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Again, he's just another pawn in this whole debacle. You know what I'm saying? Now, for me, it's just I don't like the fact that she's consistently dragging your husband's name through the mud to uplift somebody that's dead. Like, Tupac can't do nothing for you. You can't get.
You know how somebody can be wanting you, you don't want them, and then you give somebody else much better. Because he died in '95, and she got married. So Tupac was alive, and she got with Will Smith. I think what happened after Will Smith, he was going to be much better. And then we realized, oh shit, I messed up. Now it's too late. The person that wanted me, that I didn't want him, is gone. So now all I had was him. And this, you know what I'm saying, instead of just being honest. Hey, at one point I thought he was pressing like bread, but now it's not. It's just leave the hell alone. Why is this whole thing mouth? Why are y'all together? Why you want to I think probably what it is in California, and they have a prenup, and all the money that he gets automatically that. That's more than likely why they're still staying together. I don't know, but at this point, I believe if I was Will and I had that much money, Jada would come with this.
You said Jada come on missing?
I would have them like when Obama had what's the name killed, and they said they wrapped the body up and dumped him off in the ocean. Was Osama bin Laden?
Yeah.
Body up, dumped him. That's what I would do. Who want question? Because if I was Will, I'd be like live streaming, like I'm picking up with the boys, we having fun, and then in the background they got a helicopter with Jada and they trying to drop the ocean. I ain't got time for that. And then I'll be on that phone like, I'm missing this one.
You know what? I'm be honest with you. I'm so inclined to say the same damn thing. You know, she had to come up missing. You know, it's as much as I love a good conspiracy, a good controversy, the whole 9 yards. You know, it's just like I'm so tired of hearing. It's just like I knew that eventually it was too quiet. You know, it was too quiet. Then all of a sudden here comes Jay with this. Like and I was explaining to somebody tonight. She's so silly where she's not even, like, you don't have to do this to increase your value. She is valuable in her own right. As a actress, as an author, as a musician, she got a rock band that won a Grammy. As a painter, she was like, some of her paintings have been, you know, recognized to the whole art community and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You the wife of one of the biggest stars of the century. You know, just alone by the access that Will Smith is. You know, the brand that he is. You don't want, his whole house has its own zip code. In Calabasas. His whole land, property, house, compound got its own zip code. We barely know our own damn zip code. He got it own. You know what I'm saying? You have so much, and it's like her value, just that. Okay, even with what she created, just with the Red Table Talk. You know what I'm saying? You created a show around a red table. An internet show that has won accolades. And this was before podcasting and streaming and all of that.
But she messed that up because by doing the Red Table Talk, the veil of protection that we had around her was revealed. She was not, because for the longest time people always said that Will and Jada, because they didn't talk. We just saw a perfect, you know, vision of it. So she messed that up by going on that table, especially with having to say the entanglement. Some of the things she talked about, we was like, oh, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? We heard the rumors, but just confirmed a lot of it.
Right, you confirmed everything.
So, and that's enough. We heard rumors, but because there was no concrete evidence. But once she came and did it, she kind of started to put on it. Because if she hadn't made that red table, if she hadn't really unveiled a lot of this stuff, then we would keep. And then with the Oscar slap, and the way she rolled her eyes and the way she acted, that also ruined her brand. So she does have to come out here and be salacious and tell all these things to get people to pay attention, because all this is going to sell a book. If, like I said, she has to do this. People don't really give a fuck. So,
right. Because I was really at the point to where I was so glad that the whole Oscar thing is finally blowing over. You know, I did kind of be in my feelings about how Chris Rock had responded. You know, I knew it was more of a money thing and, you know, right time for him to wait a year or so later, and all of a sudden you want to come out running your mouth with your special, you know, but you wasn't running your mouth when you got smacked in. But I understand everything that is, you can't handle street problems with business problems. You know what I'm saying? I know he's a celebrity, and that was the only thing that I'm like, but I was so glad that it's finally blowing over. You know, even during the midst of that, Will Smith came out with another movie, a slave movie, where he played a runaway slave and stuff like that. And because of that, a lot of, it was hard for him to get the movie into theaters and stuff. So what he did, yeah, he put it on Apple TV. You know how much they made off of that? The first week that it was out, they made over $137 million. It only took, what they said, 20-something million to make, on top of his fee. But like they did so much. Like they said, the sales of Apple products had went up tremendously, almost 30-40%. People buying Apple products to get Apple TVs, MacBooks, and then getting the subscription and stuff like that. You know, so he did really good. I haven't seen the movie yet.
I'm not watching.
I kind of don't want to watch it because I'm tired of seeing slave movies.
Yeah.
I'm tired. That's another thing that I wanted to talk about after this Will and Jada thing was just movies and stuff like that, though. But I just think Jada Smith. I know it's a book deal and all of that, though. But just for me, I'm just so tired of hearing about her. Like I'm like really done with her. Like just shut up. That's just how I feel. Shut up.
But like I said, Jada been showing us who she is. I mean, a lot of people was coming out and they're like saying low key they not surprised at how she's acting because she's been like this. Like Melissa Ford, she's on the Joe Budden podcast. She was like, she met them. She met they went out like years ago. She was like person that you see was like that before. Like Will was a commentator, nice, they were like she didn't like this, but because we grew up in the 90s, time that she came out, there was no social media. But trust me, social media was back. A lot of our favorite celebrities were in cancer. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And back at that time, a lot of people didn't know about it. So the way she's acting, it's just been covered up because a lot of people didn't say anything when it was on social media. But she's been like that. So I'm tired of hearing it, but at the end of the day, when the person shows you who they are,
Yeah, I'm just so I'm done with it. Like I don't even want to write off Will Smith. I'm waiting on Will Smith to come out with another banger, and this could be blown behind him. But I also know how cancel culture is. No matter what he does from this point on, or from the Oscars that point forward, he's always going to be judged by that. And yes, it's his fault for however it went down. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it ruined his career, but I do think it put a bad blight on his career.
Yeah, if I was I would all the Illuminati and I need to say, I ain't ask y'all for nothing.
Pull a Jay-Z on him?
I need a favor. I need her to come up message and don't come back.
Man, you ain't even got to do all that. You just need to go back to Philly. And go back to your roots. Call Pookie and Ray Ray. And then Stang.
Nowadays, people like live stream. Hey, I'm getting ready to kill Jada. I need some confessions.
Go spend some of that money.
Yeah, I would get a call the Illuminati, call them the favor, get that person that's gonna make it happen, and it don't go back. Because nowadays, like live stream put on themselves. They might take a picture next to her body and be like, look, I did it for you. I need that old school professional.
Right.
That's something by day with assassin at night. I need one of those.
Mm-hmm. You need that old black dude that was a janitor at the school by day and then nobody think about it at nighttime. What's that movie with Ghost Dog? What's his name? What's the actor with the funny eye?
Forrest Whitaker?
Forrest Whitaker. He played that movie. Did you see Ghost Dog? I think that. Let me look it up real quick. He plays this assassin, and it's like he narrates the whole movie, as in third person. I'm looking it up right now. Ghost Dog.
I would give Denzel. I'm like, hey, can you be really visualize this? I need you to invite her out. You know what I'm saying? We all go do like a double date or whatever. Then I'm gonna walk off and do the equalizer and you come back and like, you know what happened?
So look, when you get a chance, check this out. It's called Ghost Dog: The Way of the Samurai with Forrest Whitaker. Watch that movie about how he got this one scene where he was killing this Italian dude. And he broke into the dude's house, got into his basement, turned off his water, his garbage disposal. He in the bottom of the house. The dude, flicking switches. He finally opened it up and went to go look down in that sink. Forrest Whitaker up there with that side of him. Caught him right through the sink. Dope ass movie. One of my favorite movies from Forrest Whitaker. I do need to go see The Godfather of Harlem or something like that he came out with, where he played what was it? Was it Frank Nitty or Bumpy Johnson? I think he played Bumpy Johnson or something like that. And that movie.
Keanu Reeves, because Keanu Reeves has been playing that movie. What's that called?
Tell John Wick.
Yeah, I'll pay him to turn to John Wick, and then he like, I was playing, I didn't, I slipped it. Yeah, I would have him turn to John Wick, because Keanu ain't gonna say nothing. Keanu don't even have social media.
He really don't. He just now starting to get into social media.
That ain't him.
No, it's he himself. With the when he started making these movies, he is just like, it's very limited, but he's just now getting into social media.
No, I'm saying the Keanu. You gotta show me what you're talking about, because the Keanu on TikTok they got one, but it's like an AI version of Keanu.
Yeah, no, not the AI. This is an Instagram account that he has. He very rarely posts. Like I've been following Keanu Reeves for a long time. You know, like he had donated a huge portion of his earnings from The Matrix to a foundation, because I think it was his sister or something like that had a rare disease, or so. You know, he had donated like a huge portion of his money to that. You know, I'm a big Keanu Reeves fan. So let's talk about movies and stuff like that, and TV shows. I got some flack from some people because I don't like watching black shows or black movies. The reason because the plot is all the same. If you look at, okay, let's start with the low budget black movies, right? That you find on Tubi, BT Plus, all these low budget. Now I'm not knocking anybody's hustle for making these movies. You know, it takes a lot to put a movie together. You're trying to get your name in the industry. But they all the same. About somebody from the street that then came up, made some money, some pimps, whores, selling dope, shooting guns, like a whole Power reject film. You know what I'm saying? All these, or you got so much infidelity in the movies and stuff like that. Like the whole storylines is all the same. It's the same thing with all the Tyler Perry stuff. Now I'm a big fan of Tyler Perry. I love his philanthropy, you know, about having he has the biggest movie production sound stages, you know, in the world. You know, his whole movie thing is,
his projects is trash.
Right, they're trash.
The only thing that I watched Tyler Perry is Steve, your boy,
DeVal,
that's a good. And even people in the comments is like, I don't know who's right in this, but this is one of the best ones. And then I like Sisters. The Sisters is like, it's like watching a good movie, then when it gets a good part, they cut it off.
It's just, right.
But those are the only two shows that I watched. And then I recently, we started working with the All the Queen's Men. And you know the quality of the show. It's like, even though I still watch it, you know, it's my favorite thing. They got thick men, they know how to dance, they so I be watching the show, Drew, and then I'm like, that story's trash.
Right. Like, it's just, I stopped watching Zatima. I think the only reason why I started watching it was because of DeVal. You know, I'm a big fan of his, and I love to support people, you know, but for me, it's predictable. You know.
This season is really, if you really pay attention to this, like I said, really pay attention to the storyline, and really, like, a lot of people are a lot of times Tyler Perry stories, it has a good storyline, like, really, you look beyond the trash of the story, like, making those, because, you know, he makes a lot of movies and stuff in a couple of days. A lot of people are like, if you can survive making Tyler Perry movies, but a lot of his stories have a good message and a good meaning behind it. It's just making of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he got billions of dollars and he got Oprah behind him, so he's going to continue.
Right. Well, you know, I saw an interview with him. He said he has a place like in Wisconsin or Wyoming, someplace, right? Far off, deep in the woods, and then, you know, he owns an island somewhere down in the Florida, somewhere in that area. And what he does is twice a year he goes to like one of those two places, and he writes these episodes for these shows.
He don't write
I agree with you. It's a lot to be writing all of that, but I know it's been said that the gist of it, he'll write like the gist of it, then give it to them to break it down. But everything is closely guarded as far as the concepts and stuff like that. He writes it. This is what he said, and I just. For me, it's true. Where I went left on Tyler Perry, and I was a huge fan of watching all of his plays and the movies, was For Color Girls. I had saw For Color Girls, and it made me sick to my stomach because I'm like, how many times do you have to tell the story or reenact the story with this narrative that black men are so bad? That it's always the black man's fault, and the broken down black woman, and I just got tired of hearing that, of coming from him. It's just like, are you serious? But then I also look at what his target audience. Mm-hmm. When Tyler Perry first came out, his demographics was everybody, but it geared more towards older people, because that's what the whole Medea and the whole family values. Then his demographic shifted to the millennials. People that are in their early 20s and stuff like that. And that's what he capitalized on. I'm not mad at him, business-wise. I said, philanthropy-wise, he's a beast. You know what I'm saying? But his stuff is trash. And I had some people get mad at me, talking about, oh man, you not black, you're black, all this. I said, why? Because I understand the significance of what the fuck he's doing. It's trash. Now, yes, he gives a lot of people opportunities. He created a engine where it can run on several different ways. Not with just his shows and movies, but other franchises have used his property and stuff like that to make other movies. So, you gotta making money regardless, you know what I'm saying? Like they made The Walking Dead, some of the Walking Dead series they made on his property. Mm-hmm. The last Bad Boys franchise, what is that, second or third one? Yeah, the third one, that was partially made there. Couple of the Marvel movies were made on his property and stuff like that. So I'm really big on his philanthropy, but him as a writer, he is just true. Like, I can't see nothing else. I don't even watch Tubi no more. I watched a couple of movies on Tubi, and it's just like, that's the low budget of the low budget.
Tubi is just like reality shows. Like, some days I just sit back and I just want to just watch something with my mom, whatever's going on. Like, I watch lots on YouTube, a lot of my watch and shit. It's stupid, but it gets me just. Sometimes I watch this and I'm like, I like that.
I done heard them aha moments too, like, you know what? Fuck y'all doing worse than me. You know what I mean?
It's like, sometimes I be feeling like I just can't get it together, and I watch movies and I'm like, I'm not that bad. I saw the storyline coming from a mile away. It's good, and it's like you gotta cater to everybody. Not everybody wants that, the high price, the high, fancy. Sometimes we just want something we don't. So even though it's trash, just the trash light show. All of that works in line because not everybody likes the same thing. Sometimes we just want to watch something stupid.
Like one of the things that I'm tired of seeing cop shows, the fire department shows, and medical shows. Mm-hmm. Them is like the three main topics of show that these new shows on TV will come out. It got to be a cop show, some type of government cop show, or something about the ambulance or the fired people or the hospital. Ain't no more good show. I know I'm gonna touch a few subjects like this. On Facebook, I'll be scrolling, and they be showing the little excerpts of like Martin and Family Matters and the smart guy with the little kid, the little black kid with the curly hair, and I'm watching these shows, and I'm watching what I got shit out. Even now, I'm getting lessons out of watching these old shows. To where I watch these new shows, I feel dumb as hell. Like, okay, like, and I'm not, and again, I don't want to hurt nobody feeling about Bill Cosby. I don't give a shit about what y'all say. But when he produced the Cosby Show, it was a lot of lessons that came out of there. You know what I'm saying? About life, about the black family, like they broke that stereotype of what was being, about the black families living in poverty and stuff like that. One of my favorite things about that show, what's funny? You know how they come back from commercial and they play a little music or something and they go to the next scene? I be wondering, where the fuck y'all get this music at? I don't know who come up with it, but it's the same thing with like A Different World. Just a lot of those shows back then, to me, had more substance than these dumbass shows now.
That's because people had to really work hard and prove that they can, they had to really work hard for those ones. Nowadays, people make stuff and you just put it out. Like, they even talk about music and hip hop. Like, back in the day, people had to really show and prove that you had talent. You had to sleep outside of business. You had to, really show, like, show up. I was watching a New Edition. Our boys then, waited outside. He wasn't get a tour. Really had to work hard. Nowadays, it's like put anything out and then the world is successful. So it's like we're accepting media. So that's unfortunately why, me personally, I watch a lot of those shows because they got some good looking people. I was sitting there like, I should went to that house. Grey's Anatomy. That was an actual house, baby.
You be sick all the time.
That's the schedule. You're like, 8 o'clock, I got a headache. They were pushing out my shirt. They were like, we gonna see one more time.
Like, I'm a sci-fi fanatic, right? It ain't even no good shit on sci-fi. No, like, this time of the year, I used to look for, not only that it's my birthday that's coming up, shout out to my birthday next week on the 25th. I'll be 102. That's just what I'm saying. But sci-fi used to have 31 days of Halloween. It would be some of the best, scariest sci-fi movies out there. Some old mixed with some of the new. The bullshit that they got now. I know who the killer is. And I'm sitting here mad because no, white lady, don't run. No, oh damn, there you go. You done got killed again.
Oh, it's like I'm gonna go see The Nun too. And at the end of the movie, the guy that was possessed, he ended up, the spirit got off of him. And then at the end of the movie, him and your girl and their baby girl, they walk away to something. They got the movie just like, you just watch this nigga get possessed by the devil.
Right.
I'm just like, how bad is it dating? Situation where this man is possessed, he literally was in your apartment, he ready to kill you and your child. Now you're like, we're gonna be together.
That's the reason why I don't like going. I do not like going to the movie theater no more.
I still do this, and then I'll tell you about this. So there's one part in the movie, I'm not gonna give away because it's still out. But there was one part in the movie where this black girl was supposed to be a white girl, go back at the spirit. And so they get to where like everything just breaks off. Like, you got this man possessed, you got the literal ram is a demon, he's running through, snatching little white girls up and killing them. I said, it couldn't have been me. I'd have been gone. I'd have been outside. She'd have looked like, where the hell you go? I've been at home. Yeah.
Right.
No, I said, this is bullshit. I've been out of here. If you and the little white kids didn't follow me, that's my fault. That's y'all fault. She got the hell out of it. But the whole time I'm just like, there's so many windows in this place. I'd have been jumped in one of them. I'd have been climbed out. I'm like, why y'all still here? This is stupid. And then there was a part where old dude had got, he laying around, they thought he was dead. And old girl's looking at him like he's the best thing since sliced bread. And I'm just like, bitch, you didn't try to kill me.
Or, here's what it's always that one character that wants to all of a sudden get tough, but when it counts, they shaking out. Like I'm watching this show on Amazon called The Wheel of Time, Amazon Prime. It's whole sci-fi joint, right? Now the people out there slicing and dicing and killing everybody. She talking about we need to go out there and help them. Now the lady that already said, don't come out here. I'm about to basically go sacrifice myself to save you, right? And she went out there. So she out there handling her business. You got this idiot talking about, now the lady I ain't about to sacrifice her life for you. You talking about we need to go do something. The little white girl was like, no. She said, no, stay here. But we just can't stand here and watch. Bitches, we can't stand here and watch. You know what I'm saying? It's always that one brave soul that wants to be so damn brave, you know, or somebody needs, like, I seen this slam dude got hit by a car, right? And in no way, everybody running. We just can't leave him like this. Yeah, the fuck we can.
You ain't gonna say I did.
See, I'm glad the Lord ain't put me in those situations like that. Because them dumb ones, they're gonna have to stay. When you get the ones that want to be in charge and don't know shit. I was watching one show with these little kids, and you got the bully. He just bossing everybody around. I'm like, ain't nobody whooped his ass yet?
Oh, that's what I thought too when they was talking about the little kids. They had this movie coming out about the Exorcist. And I said, you know, that could have been my house. I have a Jamaican grandfather. He'd have walked in and like, no, don't cut this shit out. Like the way my grandfather was so smooth, he would say a few words. Everybody was talking about shit. So
yeah.
And the little girl said, I said, all he is a good ass. I'd have got that spirit out of him.
Right.
My grandpa, he would be like, y'all better shut this down. The spirits we gotta walk off. That's the whole time I was just like, y'all ain't got grandparents. My grandparents like, you ain't gotta call nobody. Come here.
Right, we gonna handle this right here in house.
You need an ass? My grandpa gonna come through and the spirit gonna walk out. I heard it.
You know what? I think that's what we gonna do. We gonna take a show, a movie, a skit, or something, and we're gonna do a review on it. I'm going to let you choose the first one. We're going to announce it, whatever movie, show, we'll both watch it, and we'll both come up with an opinion upon it.
You should be the first.
Man. Is that the reality show with the dude that had the big neck that was on like 30 different reality shows?
The first fight is when people who, a lot of them are people who either trash or they eat. So they were like, you know, they wanted to go on the show called Married at First Sight and go through all these tests. You got to fill out a bunch of paperwork. And then at the end, if you're chosen, they say, okay, now we're going to do it right. But you can't see her, you can't look at her social media. The only time you see her is when she's walking down the aisle.
What?
Yes, I'm Married at First Sight. So a lot of people, they've had this situation where it was one where old girl, I looked at him walk. She looked at her husband. She was like, he got a divorce halfway through. I'm not attracted to him. She was in the same room with him. She was no. It was one dude, another situation. A dude really told her, you just not. He still smashed. And he was like.
And see, those shows I don't like because you setting people up. You got this whole opposite attracts thing. You know, you got the beautiful chick over here, and this ugly looking dude. Like that's why I didn't like the Flavor of Love, because that nigga look like a burnt cockroach. He got a TV show.
Yeah, well, Married at First Sight, they do have some couples that I still follow that have success story, but there are some people. The good thing about that show is a lot of people say they want to get married, and then because I think they're married for like 30 days. So I think it's 30 days, a month or 2 months, whatever. But a lot of them have walked away and was like, I don't want to be married. This is what I thought. I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? They're legally married. They have to at the end, they say whether they're going to stay married or divorced.
I think I have seen that.
Yeah, it's a good show. I haven't watched the newest season. It's pretty much every season is one girl. It's always one ass. And it's always one girl. You're like, you pretty, but I'm like, what's this?
We gotta, you know what? We're gonna put that on the list because I know I'm gonna have to watch that.
Okay.
pick a movie or a something that we can watch that's short.
All the Queen's Men.
Oh Lord.
Okay, never mind. Ask me later. Let me get my mind off.
Get your mind off the fake news that's on steroids and eating cornstarch and stuff. You know, we're gonna let's just, you know what, we could choose a movie. We'll start off with movies. No Magic Mike, 1, 2, or 7. You just know something about the cat, didn't you?
Yeah, he's gonna leave me alone.
Oh, okay.
He gets a call and he's gonna leave me alone.
So that's what choose a movie that's either on YouTube or something, or even on YouTube, because you know I follow a lot of people on YouTube. I've been finding myself, I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately. You know, but let's choose a movie or something, or a short film or something, and I like the more retarded, the more better. That's give us a controversy to talk about. You know, something like that, because I think that would be dope if we had a review on here and stuff like that. Alright, y'all, we about to get out of here. I'm tired. I got to go in the office. This is my first week back in the office, and I got to be in the office for a couple of weeks. I'm not liking it. For the title of our show is Jada Right or Wrong. In the words of Tic Tac Terry, fuck them kids. Fuck our children. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, I'm just tired of Jada. I just don't feel like Jada needs to drag her. Well, the term that was used was emasculate her husband. You know, at the end of the day, the world still knows y'all to be married. You know what I'm saying? And some people still believe in the sanctity or the tradition of that. You know, if y'all gonna get a divorce, get a divorce. But I'm also under the firm belief, keep your wrongdoings at the eyesight of the public. You know, everything don't need to be told. Yeah. That's just my opinion.
If I was Jada, I'd have built a nice little house in the back for August. You never know nowhere, baby.
You and Augie.
I'm taking care of my family, but at night, where that man built, he'd have had his own driveway, he'd have had his zip code.
That's sad. You and Augie. That's so sad.
Have him listen to photos standing next to you. Y'all both better. Y'all both. I wouldn't have let that little boy go with. You'd have been what they call a switch. I had two husbands.
Y'all have been polyurethane.
Yeah, one's gonna take care of me financially, and the other one's gonna break my back.
Alright, y'all, we about to get out of here. Something else that I wanted to touch on, but I didn't want to spring it on Nikita, but we're going to talk about this on the next show. You know, it's widely known in dating and relationships where women nowadays feel like that they're the prize. You know, there's that saying where men love unconditionally and women love with conditions. So that's what we're going to talk about on the next show. Basically the question is, do women, and we're talking about the women of today. Let's just classify that. We're not talking about, women when you and I, we're going to talk about the way we see them today. Do these women of today have the right to feel like they are the prize? Okay? Because I already know what you're going to say. But leave the cat alone. You better throw your shoe at it. Alright, y'all, we about to get out of here. Thank you for tuning in to the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast, where ain't no subject taboo. We talk about the things that don't nobody else want to talk about. If you want to catch me anytime, you can catch me out on my YouTube page at Dominique McKinney. I'm going to change that and put out a podcast page, but I'm just letting y'all know, I'm trying to get it in a partnership with YouTube. I think you got to do about 500 videos, so I'm going to be posting a lot more. That's one of the minimum requirements to get in a partnership with YouTube, to where you get paid for your shows and stuff like that. We're almost there. We're about halfway there. So I'm gonna be doing a lot more reels and shows and stuff like that. Well, we're gonna make it happen next year in 2023. You're gonna find me on Snapchat. You can find me at Dominique29 on Snapchat. If you want to be a blessing to the show or to us, or just even send us a Christmas gift. The Cash App us at Nico42. But for my birthday month this year, I don't know when the next show gonna be because I'll be out of town. I think the week before I go out of town, we're going to do a random acts of kindness. So that's coming up, so be square. You can also find me on TikTok at Dominic41, also on IG at Dominic29. Now, also remember, end of this month, we're going to be doing random acts of kindness. We are doing Cash App only. What that means, you have to watch the show, be present at the show, and send out your Cash App tagging. We're going to do twice throughout the show. We're going to randomly pick a person. We're going to bless you with some gas money or some cash. Take whoever you want to out. Also, this is my favorite month. Save the boobies. It's October. The boobies are great. I've been waiting all year to say that. I'm not going to say it no more because I don't want people to cancel me and stuff like that. If you got an idea of the show and want to just get in touch with us, you can always email us at number one First Amendment, which is the number one ST Amendment Podcast at gmail.com. If you want to check out Nikita, Miss Ladybug, at all her social medias, here on the screen at Kita Boo Facebook and Kita Hightower IG and Kita Boo 33 on the IG as well. If you all want to see her, drop her a line, DM her, you Cash App her, send her some money. She likes all of that type of stuff. Alright, Nikita, give me one final thought before we get out of here.
Just take time out to chill. Make sure you stay just take time out to chill. Be somebody come dumb. Do what you do.
Absolutely.
And
my one. This is why I love her, y'all. My one final thought is I am having this is my birthday month. I've been having a lot of midlife crisis. I'll be 44 this year. I'm going bald, I'm getting old. But the one thing I will say is find out what makes you happy and explore it. It doesn't have to be nothing big or exaggerating, you know. Just find out. Huh? What did you say? Nah, go ahead, repeat it. Cause you try to slide that in up under what I was saying. What's that?
I said or take batteries.
Or take batteries. Oh, gee. So basically, if you got a toy, Black Friday coming up, but before Black Friday, get you some batteries, handle your situation. But again, find out what makes you happy and explore it. One of the things that I'm doing this year, I'm taking my first vacation in 8 years by myself, and I'm going out of town. I found out that, you know, I do a lot for others, and I tend to neglect myself, and I don't want to do that no more. You know, so the last time I actually flew on the plane was I had to fly back to New York because my best friend was in a head-on collision with a drunk driver. Last time I've flown, I haven't really been on vacation in 8 years, so I'm going to treat myself, you know. That was one of the things that Nikita is she's always telling me, you know, do for yourself. You know, find out what makes you happy and enjoy it. If it ain't nothing but batteries, we'll just leave it as that. But, you know, I already know batteries. I like guns, but anyway, find out what makes you happy, enjoy it, explore it, and just be true to yourself. That's all I can say. I love you. She loves you. We're going to get out of here. Until next time, thank you for tuning in to the First Amendment Let's Start Tuesday podcast, where we're going to get out of here, and as we always say, peace.